Thanks for checking out the AGV product guides. I'm going to run you through some of the features and specifications of the AGV GP Tech. GP Tech is the top of the range race helmet from AGV. This is the helmet that Valentino Rossi wears, Marco Simoncelli, Guy Martin, and all of the professional riders from AGV. GP Tech's really unique and got some really cool features and specifications which I'll run you through. The first thing you need to know about the GP Tech, it is a full specification race helmet. So the first thing you can see is the really unique shape for the GP Tech. GP Tech has this strange egg shape purely for aerodynamics. That makes the helmet very, very stable at high speed, so it minimises buffeting and movement of the helmet. It's very, very sharp at the front, so it penetrates the air, keeps the pressure on the chin bar down, so it makes the helmet relatively quiet. Really reduces neck fatigue as well, so it's very, very comfortable when you're riding for long distances or over long times, or if you're riding at constantly high speed. The other thing that's really important for a race helmet is the ventilation system. The GP Tech utilises AGV's integrated ventilation system. This is where the channels are built directly into the inner and the outer shell. So you have two very large intake vents moulded into the shell on the front of the helmet so they don't protrude and affect the airflow. That's accompanied by 4 much larger extractor vents on the back, which enables the same amount of air that's coming in the front of the helmet to be flown out the back. So there's no speed limitation on the ventilation system. Basically, the faster you go, the better the vents work. You've also got extra ventilation on the back of the helmet here, which pulls all the hot air away from the back of the head. And the chin vent on the front is a free position vent. So you have open and close, but also an extra position for demisting the visor, which opens the vent and cracks the visor from its visor seal on the bottom. The GP Tech utilises the RaceX racing visor system from AGV. The visor is flat for racing, so it takes tear-offs, and you get tear-off posts on the visor. In fact, the GP Tech actually comes with tear-offs in the box, so it's ready to race. The visor is also 100% UV resistant and comes with the no fog shield treatment on the inside. And you also have the option of using the racing kit visor system. The RaceX visor can also be fitted as a racing kit system. It's a standard visor with the channel cut out. The visor comes with a pair of screws, fixes the visor to the helmet. So in the event of an accident into the gravel track, the visor can't come off, but you still have the normal operation of the visor. That's the racing kit visor system on the RaceX visor. As you'd expect, the GP Tech also features a fully removable washable lining system. That includes the neck roll, which is removable and replaceable. And all the linings on the GP Tech are DuPont Coolmax, which is very, very soft and very plush. It's also treated with an antibacterial agent to keep the helmet fresh. The linings on the GP Tech, being a race helmet, it's a race lining system with a 3-dimensional interior, which makes the helmet very well fitted and very, very comfortable and minimises movement of the helmet even at very, very high speeds. And as you'd expect, the helmet features a double D-ring retention system. To remove and replace the linings is very, very simple. First of all, you've got the removable chin guard. That just pulls out. Then you have the removable and replaceable neck roll. It's held in with 3 friction clips, one on each side and one at the back. So start from one side, give it a firm tug and pull out all the way around. Next are the cheek pads. Very simple, held in with 3 clips. And then just take the chin strap out. That's the cheek pads out. Then the head lining, equally simple. You have 2 pop studs on the rear and 2 pop studs on the front. Just take those pop studs out. And that's the lining out. There you can see the helmet with all the linings removed. You can also see the multiple density inner shell and all the integrated ventilation system on the inside of the helmet. To replace the linings, just go in the same way as you took them out. Start with the head lining, just line it up, and it's 4 pop studs just to press in to replace the lining. Then the cheek pads, obviously make sure you get the correct side, the left on the left and the right on the right. Thread the chin strap through the cheek pad and then just push those pop studs back in. Same on the other side. push the pop studs in. Then the neck roll, just line up the hole on the neck roll with the red friction clip and push the neck roll all the way in, all the way round to the back, then all the way around to the other side, and then make sure everything's seated home all the way in. And then finally the chin spoiler, which literally presses in both sides over the neck roll. Make sure it's lined up, and push it all the way in, and that's the helmet back together. Very, very simple. On the outside, the shell is a full Kevlar and carbon fibre shell. Very, very light and very, very safe. Makes the helmet incredibly technical. In fact, the GP Tech scores the maximum 5 stars in the Sharp rating. So really, the GP Tech is a feature-rich, top-of-the-range racing helmet. One of the best racing helmets used by Valentino Rossi. For all the colourways and for the full specification and technical details, please check out www.agv-moto.com.